First of all, thank you for coming the distance to this for the winners tonight. What did you win?
A motorhome, a Swift Age.
A Fiat 500.
2022 Rapido motorhome.
I won the Volkswagen Tiguan, but I took the money instead.
I won the static mobile home in Cranfield.
And that was a very special win for you.
It was a special win for me. It's the first thing I've ever owned in my life that was brand new.
I was amazed, I was. I sort of thought the draw had been done and I hadn't won it.
I was excited that Monday night and I was going out for a pint when I got the phone call.
It's just fantastic, like, and kind of thought about selling the car and maybe buying something else, and you know what? As soon as I get in and drive the car, it's just such a beautiful thing to drive, like.
Do you know, I didn't, my son was joking with me and I said, nobody's told me yet I haven't won it, because I was quite convinced I was going to win it. And then whenever I got the call, it was amazing, yeah. Amazing, I wasn't really expecting it then when it did come.
And I always ask people when they get the phone call, did you actually believe whenever somebody says, hello, this is Damien or somebody from McKinney Competition?
No, because people always said, you'd never win them things. Then when the draw was taking place, there was a known ticket bought, and then my name was called out next.
Couldn't believe it. Thought it was a hoax. Not gonna lie.
Is there a feeling out there potentially that these are all kind of mythical, that they're urban myths and they don't really happen?
I suppose so. Like when I did win, my dad was like, Katie, like this is a joke, forget about it kind of thing. But like when I went up to the house, like it was exactly as I said. It was better in person. You got exactly what they were offering. There was no cons attached to it whatsoever.
Yeah.
And do you remember winning it? Do you remember anything about it?
I do, because I'm not great with Facebook. And so I was trying to go under the draw to do the live draw and I couldn't find it, couldn't see it, I didn't know how to work it. And then so I thought, I'll just go onto their website. And I'm onto their website and I'd seen Paul Mallon Belfast, took 220 and I'm like, Paul Mallon Belfast, me, so I went straight into my emails and I got the ticket and I went, oh my God. Like, started screaming, like literally started screaming, shouted to the wife, you know, I've won a car, but the way I shouted, she thought somebody had died in the house, you know.
You just thought some nasty punter was ringing the night.
I didn't even answer it the first time. I declined it because I was like, who's ringing me at this time of the night? And then I got a text saying, this is McKinney Competitions, please ring me back. I had to ring them back then.
Did you believe whenever you got that message, oh my God, I might have won something here?
No, never dreamt. I rang them back and they were like, did you buy a ticket? And I was like, yeah, naming the tickets my husband had bought and lost, didn't win it, and like never even dreamt of the mobile home.
Initially I thought it was a prank call, so I just hung up straight away. And then it rang again and I was like, well, I'm just forgetting about it. And then someone texted me like, Katie, did you enter a competition because you genuinely won the house? And that's when I rang back and I was like, what the hell? I just couldn't believe it. And then, yeah, so I think it took me a few days to decide what I was going to do, but there was no pressure from the team to either take the car in the house or the money. It was totally up to me. So I really appreciate that as well. Like, there's no pressure either way.
It's incredible. It was my first ticket.
Your first ticket?
My very first ticket. Yeah, I was a guy in work talking about it and I went, I want to get a ticket. And I told my brother on the Saturday I'd like a new motor. And he says, there's some offers. And I said, no, I'd like to win it. He says, wouldn't we all? I was on the Saturday, then on the Wednesday, I'd won the car. And he thought I was winding him up when I rang him.
That was the night of the draw. So I entered in around 8 o'clock and bought the ticket and went to my bed in around 10:30. That was okay. The phone started to ring then about 11:15, 10:11. I had this mobile number that I didn't recognise and thought, nah, not answering it. I just put the phone down and rung again and rung again. I thought, whoever this is, he's quite persistent.
So I bought the ticket 10 to 8, got the kids to bed, and then at 10 to 11 I got the call and I seen the 0044 on the phone and I went, scam, has to be a scam call, getting loads of these lately. So I answered and I went, Paul Calvin. I said, well, who's asking?
So just was about to go to sleep, I looked at the phone and had a message and opened the message and it said, hi Keith, Francie here from McKinney Competitions, please give me a call. I didn't wait the morning, okay, I phoned him there and then. So I rang him and he says, Keith, you want to be competition this evening there? And I says, I did. He says, what was it for? I says, it was for the white golf. And he says, Keith, I'm pleased to tell you that white golf's now yours. I'll not say what I said on the phone, but there was a pile of expletives.
So the boy on the other side says, did you enter competition in McKinney's? And I kind of went, no way, you're joking me. He says, get your champagne ready. I says, no, you're joking me. And herself was over there and she went, who is it? So he says, no, you've won a brand new Rapido motorhome. He says, come down next week and have a look at it. I says, just tell her what you told me. He gave her the phone. I went and got the vodka, sold the Guinness.
So everything, I mean, I always say this in our videos, but right down to the knives, forks and spoons.
Absolutely everything,
you know.
yeah. Even the towels in the bedroom, literally everything. I didn't have to buy anything for the house. I was kitted out.
That's the only second thing I've ever won in my life on a competition. And it's done really, you know. It's getting that phone call to say, I bought a ticket for $7.87 and you've won.
Like the biggest thing I won was Toyota cigarettes in Lebanon.
And the winners of this can get this and 30,000 cash just to get them started, and a top of the range vehicle, or 450,000 pounds cash alternative. But like it's mind blowing, isn't it?
Life-changing money, isn't it? It just is. As good as and lovely as this penthouse is, I think I'd be taking out 450 grand, and that's my kids sorted out.
The rental income is very, very tempting. I wouldn't move here, obviously. I have a family in Donegal, and I wouldn't move here, but the rental income, and I've always wanted an X5.
This is right out of it, isn't it? This
It's just insane, like, isn't it? Even the drive-in, you're like, oh, look at this. Both sides of the coin is pretty attractive, no matter how you look at it.
I tell you what, it would be some decision that they make, wouldn't it?
It would, but like 450,000 is a life-changing amount of money, like, as well.
Would you keep the apartment? Would you keep the car?
My
the
husband
cash?
has decided, no, we're taking the cash and he's retiring.
Well, that's not a bad idea, sure, isn't it?
He's 35. I couldn't live with him at home all the time.
You can edit that bit out. He's 35 and he's going to retire. £450,000.
Just a little wee story before I go, we were down in Milltown, Malby, and there was a couple pulled up in a similar van to us. And he says, oh, use the latest one, use the latest one. I says, yeah. He says, don't mind me asking, what's that set you back? I go, €16.38.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Typical Monaghan man. Typical Monaghan man. Fair play to you, Paul. Thanks very much indeed. God bless. Well done.
The testament from our winners is fantastic. People are so delighted with their prizes. And you know, we've seen them do different things. So Katie, who won Armagh, lived in it for a year during lockdown, but now she's Airbnb'd it. And so there's a great rental income for her because she's had to move to Dublin for work. So, you know, all of these brilliant, not only is it a brilliant life experience to win in and of itself, but then further down the line, you can make different decisions to make, you know, to change not only your life, but the life of your family or your friends or those around you, which is an absolutely stunning position to be in life. It's a real privilege and an honour.
Yeah, it's an honour as well. And I'll tell you what, we're all looking forward to what's going to be a super Sunday. Don't miss out, folks. Get in there.
Good luck, everyone.
Bye.